Up first tonight, though, tropical activity in the Gulf of Mexico. Hi there, I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. The first tropical storm of the 2011 Atlantic hurricane season has formed in the Gulf. Where it is headed and what it could mean for you is in our top story tonight at 5. The first named storm is called Arlene. It's barreling through the Gulf of Mexico right now. The National Hurricane Center says Tropical Storm Arlene is packing sustained winds about 40 miles per hour. Tropical storm warnings have been issued along Mexico's Gulf Coast. Could Tropical Storm Arlene be headed toward Alabama's coast? And what could that mean for West Alabama? For the latest on what you can expect, let's go to Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Hey there, Richard.
Hey Terry, here's the very latest on Tropical Storm Arlene in the southwest Gulf of Mexico. It's becoming better organized. This thing could become a hurricane before moving into central and northern Mexico. Good news is it's not coming our way. Here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center. Winds now up to 52 miles per hour sustained. Could become a Category 1 hurricane before moving inland tomorrow morning. And again, that's the north and central Mexican coastline. And again, this thing is not going to impact our weather here in central Alabama, but we're going to be watching things down the road. The Gulf of Mexico is very warm, warmer than it should be this time of the year. We're going to have any more tropical features to worry about. I'll have the full forecast coming up in Home Team Weather, plus look at that weekend forecast. Join us in Home Team Weather.
Thanks a lot, Richard. The 4th of July holiday is right around the corner, and thousands are expected to celebrate on Tuscaloosa's riverfront. This year marks the very first July 4th holiday at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. The amphitheater is joining with the Parks and Recreation as well as other sponsors in the community. Organizers tell us July 4th will be full of free events for all ages, like water balloon tossing, face painting, and also tug of war, Terry Brewer's favorite. This year, the Tuscaloosa Symphony Orchestra will present a concert. Director of the amphitheater, Wendy Riggs, told us the celebration will help the community in the healing process.
One of the big things we need to do in Tuscaloosa is realize that we're okay to keep moving on. We're going to rebuild and do better, and part of that is the entertainment part, to be able to say it's okay to have a good time. And Tuscaloosa needs to realize that we need to keep moving on and we need to keep building, and that's really what we want out of this 4th of July celebration.
The fun kicks off 4 p.m. Monday outside the amphitheater. All the kids' events are free. The amphitheater gates will open at 7. The cost to get in, $5 per person or $15 for a family of 4. Kids 5 and under are free. The Tuscaloosa Symphony concert starts at 7:30. The fireworks kick off at 9 p.m. Tuscaloosa has earned the honor of becoming a host for the Alabama League of Municipalities. In May of 2015, around 1,200 people from all across the state will attend the Alabama League of Municipalities annual meeting. The group usually rotates its annual conference among Huntsville, Birmingham, and Montgomery and Mobile, but now the city of Tuscaloosa is added to that rotation. Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox says it's a major accomplishment for our hospitality industry. He also thanked the Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports Commission and the city clerk's office for leading the effort.
On your education watch, choosing a school for your child. Tomorrow is the deadline to submit school choice forms for Tuscaloosa City Schools. School choice is for parents whose children attend a school failing to make adequate yearly progress for 2 consecutive years. Those schools are designated as in school improvement. The Tuscaloosa City School System has 2 elementary schools where school choice is an option. They're Central and Oakdale Elementaries. Officials say children attending those schools are eligible to transfer to a school not identified as in need of improvement. The deadline for parents to apply is Thursday, June 30th. That's tomorrow. Forms may be picked up at the local elementary school. Now, for more information, you can call 205-759-3507.
Joyful moments today for a family who lost everything in the April 27th storms. David Biote and his 2 sons got the keys to their new home. This family lost everything in the storm, including Biote's wife, Jennifer. Biote says it's a place for them to stay while they're rebuilding their home in Alberta City. WVUA spoke with the Biotes, who say despite all the blessings they're seeing, there's still that something missing.
We just want to start afresh from here again. But the greatest loss is my wife. That's the only thing I can ever forget. It's a big disaster to me for losing that kind of woman.
The Biodes are planning to visit the lot of their home to lay a flower in memory of Jennifer before heading to spend time with her at her graveside on the 4th of July.
Art enthusiasts are joining together to help raise money for the Biode family. Harrison Galleries is hosting One Family, One Night Only to raise money for the family. Several local artists are donating their artwork to be sold at half price. One of the pieces in the benefit is a sculpture called Twister, created by artist Professor Baker of the University of Alabama. It's said to be worth $2,000. More than 25 artists have committed to the evening. One Night, One Family is tomorrow night, 6:30 to 8:30 at Harrison Galleries in Tuscaloosa. The April 27th tornadoes have brought amazing stories of loss, survival, and resilience, but there are also still so many untold stories. If you have a storm-related story you would like to share, go to our website, WVUATV.com. Click on the graphic on the right side of our homepage. It says Alabama Tornadoes. We're also interested in seeing the pictures and video you shot after the storm.
On your Home Team Crime Watch, your information could help investigators find missing suspects. Here's this week's Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted.
Hello, my name's Ted Sexton, the Sheriff of Tuscaloosa County. Thanks to your help, we have 3 captures in this week's Tuscaloosa County Most Wanted. Dwayne White was captured on the charge of rape in the 1st degree. Troy Mills was arrested on the charge of unlawful distribution of a controlled substance. And Leslie Elmore was arrested on the charge of unlawful manufacturing of a controlled substance on multiple counts. Thanks to your help, we're up to capture 294. Now we need your help this week in finding 2 more of Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted. Rodriguez Herod is wanted on the charge of burglary in the 1st degree. He's a black male, 22 years of age, 5'9", 170 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, and was last known to be living on Crabtree Road in Tuscaloosa. Melanie Ann Scruggs is wanted on the charge of burglary in the 1st degree, robbery in the 1st degree, and other charges. She's a white female. She's 35 years of age, 5'3", 220 pounds, blonde hair, and hazel eyes. Now, she was last known to be residing on Canyon Lake Drive in Cottondale, Alabama. If you have any information on these 2 as well as others wanted by the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office, please call us at 205-464-8672 or go to our website at www.tcsoal.org or like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Working together, we'll continue to make Tuscaloosa County a safer place to live.
Well, some people dream of traveling when they retire, but one couple is doing it in a pretty unusual way.
Yes, right through the middle of Tuscaloosa today. If you were out driving down Highway 82, you may have seen this mule-drawn camper. There you see it as it's just passed over the Woolsey-Fennell Bridge there on McFarland Boulevard. John McCompsey and Marilyn Follis of Henry, Tennessee packed up in March and they decided, we're just going to hit the road, leave it all behind. They've been through Arkansas and Mississippi, and they're continuing into Georgia and South Carolina before returning in October to their home in Tennessee. And in case you're curious, the mules' names are Jack, Mac, and Red. Red is the one in the middle. They travel about 25 miles a day, and if you can see it there, there's a dog on the back. He's just sort of looking out McFarland Boulevard, and they're just enjoying this slow-paced life, taking it easy.
This is the only way to travel. When people drive down the road, they only see one side of the tree. I see 3 sides. And I can take you anywhere around. I can take you a 10-mile radius where you live and show you stuff you ain't never seen. We're going so fast.
They told us that if they run into bad weather out there, that they just stay with random people they meet along the way.